on now? Yeah. Hello there. Crap. Okay. Hello there. I'm Vinny Alves. How's everyone's morning doing? Freddie, Don, how you guys been doing?
Fantastic. How you doing, Vinny?
I'm good. Just chilling here, hanging out with my peoples. What's up, people? Slick, Teddy, how you guys doing? Good. And Lenny too. I can't see him boxing out. How's everyone's week going?
Fantastic.
I believe it's Wednesday already.
I can't believe it.
I feel like it's a Thursday, honestly. Does anyone feel like a Thursday?
Vinny, I wanna give you a gift.
Really?
On your show, yes. I want to hand this to Vinny. You two need a wand. And we want you to have that as your wand.
I guess I could give you a hand for giving this to me. Ha ha! High five!
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
On the news today, wildfires everywhere from California, Oregon, Washington, spreading everywhere, and the smoke's been hitting the upper east corner of the United States. You can see it's getting darker now, some little yellow lights on the sky. Getting worse out there.
It's orange.
Orange now. Wow.
Oregon.
Yeah, smoke.
West Coast.
East Coast.
Oh, yeah.
It's orange.
Do you know what people are called who live in Oregon?
Oregonists. Organics.
Organics? Yeah, let's go with it. Is it organics?
I was fascinated by this. Oregonians.
Whoa.
Oregonians.
That's pretty dope.
Can you say that word?
I wouldn't even try.
Oregonians.
Oh, man.
I'm being fact checked by our producer.
Massachusettsians?
There's Bostonians, Floridians, Oregonians.
We call New York New Yorkers. Yorkers.
For Bostonians, they call themselves Bostonians, but most of them don't even live in Boston. So I'm like, why don't you guys call yourself Massachusettsians?
It's interesting, right?
The world's on fire. We have no idea what to do, and the world might end in the next 10 years.
Or not.
Or less.
Or more.
Could be right.
Or less.
So I say we go out with a bang. If the world's ending, we should have an end of the year party then. Yeah. Who's with me?
No, I'm not with you because it's not
Hard
ending.
pass.
It's not a hard pass. It's not ending.
Come on, a party.
No, we're not ending here. We're gonna keep on
yeah.
going.
Fine. The asteroid falls. I'll throw an end of your world party.
Why would
How
you
about
say
that?
asteroid?
Everyone's invited.
Nobody's invited.
Do
It's
you
okay.
have inside information?
Well, I can't say for
Oh,
sure.
God.
He got a whistleblower.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
You gotta
Asteroids
whistle.
always fall around Earth, but they always miss us.
It's a good thing.
True that.
There's a reason.
Somebody's
God
watching
has a
over.
bigger
Somebody,
plan.
yeah, somebody's
Exactly.
watching over us. That's why.
Maybe. Or just universe is a cruel, cold place.
So what else is happening in the news?
Yeah.
Oh, the world's perspective of the U.S. really drops low and again. Basically, like, other countries don't see U.S. in a good favor. Except for South Korea. They still like us.
Politics of it
I
all.
gotta scratch my head on that one.
South Korea likes us?
Yeah, they like us. And we like them and their movies.
Oh, okay.
You know what likes
Thank you,
them?
thank you,
Probably
thank
don't
you,
like
thank you.
them.
'Cause I'm thinking about K-pop. I'm thinking K-pop. I'm like, K-pop. Okay. Now
North
that
Korea's
makes
leader
sense.
is in the hospital.
Yes.
Is it
Again?
true?
Thank you,
they think he
Teddy.
may
Thank
not
you.
make it.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, it's a heart disease. He weighs
Ooh.
475 pounds.
You walking, by the way? Did you walk yesterday?
I'm sorry, Vinny. What were you saying?
Did you walk?
Thank you, Vinny.
Okay, let me ask. Did you walk yesterday?
Oh, Lord.
Did
I
you walk
not.
yesterday?
You
Yesterday
wasn't
was-
plane of existence.
Yesterday was my day off. I take 2 days on, 1 day off.
That's
Today I
good.
It's
walk.
hard to see you a day off, really. I see you always working, like 24/7.
Yeah. You
That's
just,
why I gotta walk.
So I wonder how you two met. How you guys first know each other?
Oh, God.
What's your origin story?
We're really going there?
No, I'm not.
Okay, was it memorable or good, or it's like, oh wow, what a weird guy this is, or what a weird girl this
I
is?
met Freddie 9 years ago. 10? 9 or 10 years
I
ago at
forgot.
a party.
Flashback. Oh yeah.
9 or 10 years ago at a party, and we.
That you hosted
I
a
didn't
party.
host it. It
You were
wasn't
the
at my
hostess.
house.
You were running around with a glass of wine, hosting and talking to people. Yes, you.
I wasn't the host. I was just at the party.
She was the only she was the only one that spoke Spanish in the whole joint, and
No,
there was a
the
Spanish
non-Spanish.
deal.
What's wrong with you? Were
You
you at the
spoke
same party?
Spanish. Yes, they wanted a Spanish deal for this product that they were
for
selling.
radio.
Yeah, and Dawn was the only one that spoke a little bit of Spanish. All the rest of them didn't. And I said, "Well, this is strange. Who am I supposed to talk to?" Mm-hmm.
That's what you remember that night?
I do. I remember lots of things now.
We were looking for radio time I was working with a health company in the Latino market. So Freddie came to the party and they didn't end up buying radio time. And then I think he said hello that year on LinkedIn. And I think I said hi. The next year he said hi. Did I answer you?
Nope.
I might have. I don't remember.
Nope.
4 years.
Nope.
By the third year, I don't think I ever answered him. I never
Nope.
saw it. The fourth year,
Nope.
I said hello. And then now it's
No, the fourth year you
2015.
didn't say hello. Don't
I said
add to
nothing.
it. Nothing.
Nothing. And then I met a woman at a Christmas party, and she was doing a health show, and her producer was Freddie Santori, and she asked me to be interviewed on her show. That was December of 2015. And then the May of 2016, he called me. He goes, Freddie words, where the heck are you? I thought you were supposed to be on my show. And I went and I interviewed on his show. It was called Two Boys from Brooklyn and the Broad. And it started in February. And by May, I was the 12th broad on his show because his partner was a little sideways.
He thought he was Howard Stern.
His partner thought he
First
was
of all,
Howard Stern.
it wasn't. And what happened was, I said to the lady, "You're not doing your show. I'm canceling your show. Here's your money back, unless the one comes on my show first, because I was after her for 4 years." And I got tired of getting rejected. What's that when you say you're what now? You get blown away. What is that? You get silence. What is it?
Ghosted.
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 Hey!
Yeah. They have a whole show about that. That's
Ghosted.
Ghosted.
I
got ghosted.
you for 4 years.
For 4 years. And I said, and then she shows up. And I said, oh, there is a dawn. I said,
There's
for 4
always a
years I've been
dawn.
asking you. She says, no, you haven't. See, you know, women are so typical.
I never got your message.
So typical. So we did a show. She did another show. I said, come and work with me. Oh, I got a job. She was an Uber driver.
No, I worked at a retail store.
I called the lady. I said, she quits.
Nice.
He said, I'll get you fired. And I gave him 2 weeks' notice, and
Turned to 4.
it turned 4 weeks' notice. And then we just kept growing and growing and doing, and here we are, 4 years later.
The
Lot of
friendship
episode later.
grows. Ain't
The
that
friendship
sweet?
grows, right? Mom and dad fighting, we grow.
Yeah.
Well, there was a difference in philosophy. You know, when I started doing this, I was doing it to earn a buck. You know, and I went to the radio station. They offered me a lot of money to buy me out, and I said no. And I kept going, and I lost a lot of money in the first 2 years. I lost over $100,000 the first 2 years. I almost quit.
Wow.
I said, you know, there is no future for virtual reality, virtual video on radio or anywhere else. And they told me, hang in there, hang in there. I met Dawn. She says, well, why don't we try something different? There's something called Facebook.
Remember Facebook, guys? Remember that?
And Facebook at the time wasn't doing video. They weren't doing video.
4 years ago was a lot different, and we had to create to be able to hook all of our system into streaming it live on Facebook. And we did that.
I remember my son says to me, Dad, there's this platform called Facebook where you can actually put video on it. And I said, who the hell is going to listen to that stupid thing? And Dawn said, no, let's do it. And we did our first page.
Nice.
And it worked out.
Yeah, people just trolling you guys online or just messing with you.
Always.
Always? Yeah. There's always that one person that can mess with you online.
But I love it. I invite them to come on. You know, if you invite anybody to come on your show, they won't show up. Because those that troll aren't real. They're just doing it because they want you to be successful, just not too successful.
Yeah.
That's
I used
all.
to troll people or mess with people back then. It was fun. I still get on.
You used to troll people. What did you do when you troll people?
I just do stupid things like you guys see me do.
Stupid thing.
Troll?
Yeah, I just mess with people.
You know what a
It's
troll
fun.
is? What's a troll?
A troll is kind of like a person that's like, you know, they definitely get a bad rap because they just ask for like stuff. Biggest troll that like, I don't know if you guys would know, but his name's Takashi. He kind of trolls the rap industry because he feels like he's bigger than the rap industry. So he snitches on a lot of stuff. He snitches on
Really?
Spotify because he feels like Spotify or like Apple Music doesn't promote his music, but he doesn't understand that he's a convicted felon and he's kind of like, he was charged for pedophilia, so why would they promote your stuff? Because they wouldn't promote.
How do you know this guy? Pedophilia and everything else.
No, because like he had several cases and he was messing with the underage girl at the time, and then he has like 3 pending cases. They're not solved, but like big promoters like Apple and big promoters like, I'll say Spotify or any music any music brand wouldn't promote somebody like that. And he's like, oh, they're blackballing me in the industry, and he, like other artists
But
don't
this
like
guy's
him.
like Dr. Yuck.
No,
Yuck.
like when he got in trouble, he kind of snitched on everybody.
Of
that
course,
he
he's a
knew.
felon.
Yeah,
Wow.
3-time loser.
yeah,
That's craziness.
yeah.
Speaking of which, some good news.
Thank you.
There are some
Thank you.
good news. I promise.
Thank you for the
guys.
good news. Thank you for the good news.
I won't go far this time like I've been doing the past few weeks. Anyway, a bear from Ice Age has been found well preserved in the Russian Arctic.
Really?
A
Yeah.
bear?
Like they found it, like some people found it like accidentally. It's like this 20,000 old bear is still well preserved. Teeth,
How do-
nose, skin still mostly intact.
Yeah, how would that? Like, how did they know? Did they
Yeah, how they find
Yeah,
it?
how did
Found it
they-
and they alerted some research or authorities about
okay,
it. They
okay.
looked into it, like, oh, like the first of this kind they found, which is pretty cool.
That's
I-
very cool.
Like extinct animals from back then. It's kind of cool. Like it's still well preserved under all the frost and ice.
How the hell do you find a bear in all that ice? That's like a needle in a stack of needles.
Needle in a needle.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
crazy.
There are some
Very
things in the
cool.
world that can't be explained. Well, except with science. Well, it's most cases, but still, it's pretty cool and scientific fact. Oh man, I hope we find dinosaurs, like well preserved dinosaurs in ice. That would be cool.
So
That's
things you can't. So what are some things that you can't explain in the world? Just asking. Cause we were having a conversation like this at Barrel of Monks. What can't you explain in this world? Like what?
What did I say, barrel monk? That was like kind of out of it. A little
You were
bit.
talking about the pyramids and whatnot. So what can you not explain?
Maybe
in
they're made
today's
by
world.
aliens. You don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like humans are capable of making pyramids.
You think so?
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
But
where
how do
they
you
are?
build them when you don't have any apparatuses to build them with?
But we don't know the state of mind of the humans that or the Egyptians at that time. That
What
were
they
making
do,
them.
evaporate? What
I'm
happened
not
to that
saying they
culture?
evaporated. I mean, we can create a whole lot of stuff. I'm just saying, like, who are us or who am I to say that the humans can't create?
True point. You heard they found life on Venus.
Oh, I heard about that on the clouds
True.
of Venus.
Yeah. Tell you. Tell you.
Hope the aliens are friendly though, like E.T.
They're not.
They're not.
They're not friendly.
You don't know.
No.
You watch.
Everybody wants invasion.
It's going to. You know how we're going to unite the world?
Oh.
On a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under one.
War
podcast.
of the World.
Extraterrestrial.
Oh, God, no. Wait,
Remember War of the
that's
Worlds?
the old one or
Extraterrestrial.
Tom Cruise one?
Tom Cruise one.
Uh,
You remember War of the Worlds?
Yeah.
And they would suck up the blood of humans?
yeah.
Remember War of the
And
Roses?
I
then-
love H.G. Wells.
I
though.
remember that one too.
Like I love H.G. Wells.
But
in
that
middle
War of the
school.
Worlds, they got sick because of all the bad blood in,
All
the,
the
in the
germs.
earth.
He got killed by
Yes.
germs. Like wow, that's how he killed them.
What a kick that was, the way that ended that
Yeah, I
movie.
love the irony of that.
That's unbelievable. Think about that.
Yeah.
A mosquito should die with all the blood they inhale, and it's all black.
Why is it all bad?
Humans are sick. We have HIV, we have
And
virus,
some
we
of
have...
us don't.
AIDS, gonorrhea, syphilis.
We
what
But
else?
have-
a mosquito bites everybody.
That's very singular. We do not all have HIV. So.
I didn't say we
Tight
all
end.
have. I didn't say we all have. I
How does
said...
your mind work? Does your mind go into this dark space all
You ever have the
time?
flu?
Sure.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what's that called, that flu virus?
Or
Influenza.
influenza.
Influenza. So
yeah.
mosquito bites influenza should die, no?
Black
Not get
plague.
bigger. Right? Cow mouth and... I'm just looking at the Mets, what they injuries that they have.
Baboom. Also on the animation news, remember the show Animaniacs?
Yes.
It's coming back to Hulu on November.
Really?
Yeah, all new episodes. The original trio, original voice actors, and Pinky and the Brain. Yeah.
Oh, Pinky and the
I
Brain.
remember Pinky and the
Pinky.
Brain. That was my hero.
Jeez, Brain, what do you do tomorrow? What we always do, Pinky, to take over the world. Pinky. I love that show.
Now, was
The
it
name of
you?
the show should really be behind, inside of Vinny's mind.
Are you the one that told me they're bringing back the Walking Dead
No, it's selected.
on AMC? Do you know
AMC.
when it starts?
I don't know when it starts, but they're bringing it back on
Is this
AMC.
their last season?
I can look it up,
Wait,
but
so is it their last season? Making
I think it's
spin-off
I
of,
think
Daryl
it's
and Carol?
I think it's probably a spinoff, but it's new.
What do you mean,
Walking Dead.
Daryl and Carol?
I just don't like
I
The
forgot
Walking
those-
Dead.
I forgot their names though. I haven't seen The Walking Dead in a while. The one with the crossbow and the one who
Yes. They were the ones left. You know that I watched The Walking Dead for 4 days, Friday to Monday, non-stop.
binge.
All 13 seasons. with popcorn and
And
whatever.
gubba rum.
I didn't have the gubba at the time.
We should make some. Remember, we did the popcorn with the toppings. We should do that again. We should do popcorn tasting.
What toppings?
Teddy did a whole popcorn tasting thing
Woo,
with us.
yeah, baby.
With toppings? What was I?
Do you know Friday is National Double Cheeseburger Day? By the way,
Is what?
I heard the yes.
Is
National
what?
Double Cheeseburger
The-
Day.
Oh,
National
man.
Steak
Can
and
we
shake.
get White Castles?
What can we do for Friday for National?
Let's get
Double
White
Cheeseburger
Castles.
We
Day?
can get steak. We can get steak and shake.
We gotta get from Publix.
Publix.
Frisco melt.
We
No,
get 'em
nobody
frozen.
cares.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. See, Teddy
the
only
Frisco
the
melt?
Frisco melt is it's the best.
Where?
What is that?
It's a steak and shake. Yeah.
Ah,
It's
I hate steak and shake.
No, you have to try the
Is
Frisco
there a
melt.
steak and shake near here?
Yes,
there's
on
Oh.
Linton.
Oh, I know there's. Yeah, there's.
Oh,
one.
Linton?
That's Gio's favorite
Yes.
place.
Okay. Yeah.
Gio and Linda love. And you get a burger about this big and you spend $2.
Is that White
No,
Castle
it's-
also? But
What
then
are we
again,
gonna do
it's
for
something.
National Double Cheeseburger Day on Friday, guys?
Can we get White Castles from
I'll
Publix?
buy it. I'll buy for everyone.
I want to buy a couple of boxes of it, and
Okay.
we have to defrost it, and then we have to microwave it. The problem with microwave hamburgers, you know what happens,
You're
right?
gross.
They get hard. Oh, you know what? They have those portable grills. You ever seen I think I
You
have
have a
one
portable
left.
grill?
A griddle.
You guys want to make burgers here on Friday?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm down.
We can.
Let's do a griddle.
We have
Yeah.
a griddle.
Let's have
Yeah.
a griddle.
You're the
I had this aluminum foil, and it has charcoal in it with a little grate, so that you can do. It's portable. I used it at the Dolphin Stadium.
We're gonna open up the bay and have a barbecue on Friday.
Let's do it.
No,
let's
let's
do
do
4th
the-
of July actually.
No, let's
Why
do the
didn't we-
griddle. Don't open up the bay. Don't open up the bay. It's too hot out there.
Alright.
Please, Mom, don't open the bay door,
Also,
please.
In the movie news, the man who plays Cyborg in Justice League called out on the movie set and the people working on it, saying like bringing back Ben Affleck Batman is like a cover up for all the misdeeds and incidents going on.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he called out.
Are they gonna do it?
Well, they're still bringing him back, doing some things, but like they think they swept under the rug. They're not going to investigate so much, and the company's like saying like, oh, he's wrong about it. He's not doing much.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Did you hear the guy from Steve-O, the little midget guy, the short guy, died?
Wee man.
Yeah,
Oh,
he died.
that was my man.
Yeah.
Slick is hilarious.
That was my man. I forgot who showed me Jack A, but you know,
Who
Wee
are
Man.
all these people?
Wee
Jack, Steve-O, Jack ASS.
Jack A, and it was Steve-O.
The little midget guy,
I forgot.
the short guy.
No, that was someone else, but Steve-O was on there.
Steve-O.
Steve-O,
But the little
Wee Man.
short guy died. The midget.
Bam.
Oh,
That
yeah.
They
plays
had
with him.
Bam Bergeron. Yeah, but
He
yeah,
died.
Wee Man
You
was
ever
my
seen Steve-O, Jackass?
I don't even know what you guys are talking
The
about.
movie Jackass.
They were, oh,
No.
so good.
How
They-
many versions of Jackass are there now?
3, 4.
3 or
I just
4?
know I started the one with the snake. Like they covered. I forgot who. I think it was Steve-O that covered himself with like I think tape, and then they had a snake, and he was in it. Yeah.
They do
Yeah.
painful,
Oh, yeah,
stupid
Knox.
things.
They really do. It's stupid, but in a humorous way. Like really stupid.
Steve-O just duct taped himself to a billboard and hung out there all day.
This is a
Like, just
person?
did it,
Yeah.
Yep, real thing, real happening.
That's what he was known for. He had Mike Tyson with him at the beginning. Remember? Mike
I don't
Tyson
know,
was with
really?
him.
Yeah.
And you know, Mike Tyson is fighting somebody, Jones. 53 versus 51-year-old.
Wow.
And now they're going to do it in Vegas in November.
Ooh, baby, throw your bets.
Isn't it Jones the winner, the all-time 3-belt champion? Now Jones is saying he doesn't want to fight him.
I don't want to fight Mike Tyson either.
He says he saw him training on the beach. Mike Tyson was bringing lobster cages on the beach with his son. He says, I don't want to fight against that guy. He's crazy. It's supposed to be tap. Tyson says, I'm going to kill him.
Well, we never Mike Tyson has his own cartoon show called Mike Tyson Mysteries.
Yes.
Anyone you ever saw that?
I saw one episode.
It was so bizarre, but
Didn't
I
they
loved
cancel it?
it. I think he canceled it this year, actually.
Damn.
It was a weird show, but I love how weird it is.
He's
like-
a little bit.
it's like
What's up with the tattoo on his
I'm
face?
missing
don't
out
know.
on so much on
Oh
TV,
well, he
apparently.
made his own Scooby Doo like cartoon show on like Adult Swim like a couple years back.
Really?
Yeah, it's like bizarre, funny. They tend to solve mysteries, but it gets fallen out or leaving a cliffhanger.
You do know who Mike Tyson is.
Yes.
You know he bit somebody's ear
You're
off.
off.
Yes, he beat his wife allegedly too. Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, that was at the very
Allegedly.
beginning of his career,
Oh,
wasn't
I
it?
don't know. It makes a whole lot.
It was the
Big
actress,
difference.
wasn't it? The actress
I think so.
Robin Gibbons.
Gibbons
Uh-huh.
made her somebody. When he
Oh,
beat
wow.
her, he made her somebody. I'm just
I
saying.
mean,
Whoa.
it's still a
Bada
yeah.
boom.
And then last I checked, he went to prison for something too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he went to
Yeah.
prison for that?
Oh yeah. I never had. I don't think it's that. Maybe
No, it
something
wasn't
else.
for that. It was for something else.
Drugs?
Taxes.
Praise be to Allah. Like he was, it was, yeah.
I know.
But he was. I know he was. When he gets in the ring, I wouldn't want to be the other guy on the other side of the corner facing him.
Was there only few people who actually beat him in the ring? Like Holyfield won.
He lost in Japan, and he lost the whole. He lost 2 fights or 3
Yeah.
fights.
Well, second fight, Holyfield got disqualified for biting his ear off, right?
He was so angry. He bit his ear off, and they disqualified him. But he lost in Japan to Buster Douglas.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember that? Because what he did was he fired his crew, and he didn't train. They didn't even bring the stool for him to sit. It was like 3 guys in a bar. He picked them up, and there was the corner guy, and he lost the fight. One of the deadliest men. I would have loved to see him in Ali. Ali in
Oh,
his prime and his prime fight.
I think
I'll put him on
Ali had the reach and the power.
I know, but you know,
If he would have got him close up, but Ali would have.
you
Ali would
know,
have
he
the reach.
keeps cutting. That's how Frazier beat Ali. He got up close. It's interesting
Yeah.
to cut down the long arm
Oh,
strength.
that's pretty.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
But Tyson was. There's no.
Crazy.
Yeah.
There's
Tyson's
no, there's no
crazy
fighter.
tight.
If Tyson, like Lamada said, if you keep your hair on straight, you'll be the most deadly man in the
Yeah.
world. And he
Yeah.
did for a long
Well, I like
time.
his backstory, his origin, like how he got started. Like he had a pigeon bird to take care of. Then someone took it and killed some of them, maybe. Then he went to them and punched them, knocked him out.
Yeah,
Like,
Yikes!
yeah, it's like if you messed up my bird, you get the punch.
you get
Very
hit.
vicious man.
Yeah.
I would just like to say that's also the story of Lizzie Borden and how she went crazy and eventually killed her
Lizzie
parents.
Borden with an axe.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm
She
just
killed her
saying,
parents?
Lizzie
It's very parallel.
Borden took an axe and gave her
Lizzie
father
Borden.
40 whacks.
Was
Never
it-
heard that?
Is that like a rhyme?
It's a real thing that
Yeah.
happened.
What's the
I
wait?
never
What's the
heard-
children's
you heard-
rhyme of it again? Lizzie
It's
Borden.
Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. And she's like a real person. And this alleged story behind it, because it was never proven that she killed them.
Did she go to
And-
jail?
No, she
No.
was never convicted.
This is a famous
They
murder.
couldn't prove that she did it.
Yeah.
You ever heard this?
I
You
know.
heard this?
Really,
Yeah.
this is like a really famous thing.
Yeah, like back in like
You never heard of
1900,
Lizzie
right?
Yeah.
You never heard of her either?
I'm Puerto
Really?
Rican. I heard of Lizzie Conchetta.
Yeah, she.
Where was she living?
She was
It's
in
a
the
long time ago.
New England
In
somewhere. I
Florida?
think.
In New England. See?
I think I might
Slick.
be wrong about
Yeah.
that.
You
I
never
don't
heard-
blame you. New England, they do some weird stuff.
Oh my God! Wasn't there a guy that kept a woman like for 20 years up in New England, like 3
I
or 4?
think
saw
so.
the
You
movie.
probably right
That's
because
always
New
me.
England has like
It's always me.
they
Is
have
it?
they have these weird cul-de-sac areas that's kind of like very Narnia-ish.
How do you not know
And
that your neighbor's a killer? How do you not know?
Because they keep like, especially up there, they keep very, even though they're social outside, they keep when they're back in their home, they're very to themselves.
A house is not painted. There are no windows under there. They're boarded up stuff, and you hear noise. How do you not know?
No, they wouldn't say anything.
Would you know if your neighbor's a killer?
No.
I would not,
I
honestly.
would not know because I got
Although I have although I suspect a few which I try to avoid. It's like I'm going to stay away from this guy now.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's crazy old Jenkins down the road. He's a crazy person.
Yeah.
You don't think he's a killer, but you're like, he's crazy.
I forgot there was that one like the first ever serial killer in U.S. Like there was this crazy guy who always rebuilt his house and always bring people in.
Oh, H.H. Holmes.
Yeah, there you go.
He built a hotel. He started with his house and he started building hotels with secret like killer
Compartments?
traps in them. But some people came out fine. Most people came out fine. But some people just never came out, and he would say, in that time they died of whatever sickness in the hotel, and he would have killed them. There was gas chamber rooms. There was rooms that the bed would fall into spikes.
Isn't that what they based the movie?
Yeah, I forgot what movie.
What's
is
in
that?
the movie? Click, Clack, whatever. 13, I don't know. There's a movie, and he captures people, and he gives you a puzzle.
Oh, Saw.
Saw.
Yeah.
Saw 1 and 2,
I
and
don't
3
know
and
if they based
4.
it on
And
it.
Possibly, I know it's a movie based on him, but I don't remember which one.
we should
though.
make a movie.
about H.H. Holmes.
Lenny could be the killer.
That'd be too obvious, though. Come on, that'd be obvious.
He doesn't look obvious.
Oh, is
Lenny?
it Vinny or Lenny?
Lenny.
Oh. Okay, I see that. Yeah.
Lenny would be the killer. No, Vinny can't. Vinny, you would be good to be the Mr. Softy killer.
Mr. Softy Killer.
You would be the
Remember
Mr.
that?
Softy killer.
What's a Mr. Softy Killer?
You remember Mr. Softy ice cream in New York? And there was a guy, he bought a truck, and he was killing children. Remember?
Yeah.
And they caught him finally. He was drugging the ice cream and killing the kids.
You think I'll play as him?
Either that or the Riddler.
The Riddler. I think he was the Riddler.
Wait,
yes.
which Riddler? Jim Carrey Riddler?
Jim Carrey Riddler.
Riddle me
yes.
this.
Yeah. Riddle me this, Batman.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, that is kind of
What
scary.
gets wetter but drier every time you use it?
You see, you have the personality to the Riddler. That's the way he talks out of it. Boop! Things come out. He laughs.
Well, speaking of, okay, anyone saw the show Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law? Anyone? An old show Adult Swim, like, remember Harvey Birdman?
Harvey the
Lenny?
Birdman player for the...
No, yeah, cartoon, Harvey Birdman. Like, it says Birdman. Like, always Power of the Sun. It's like an old 60s cartoon.
You know, yeah, I know. I remember Caveman. Caveman.
Yeah.
Captain
Not
Like,
Caveman?
Birdman.
in the early days of Adult Swim, they always used classic cartoons and more adult-oriented comedy versions. Like, he played as kind of a bumbling lawyer. No, and everyone's like, I'll show you a clip, you like it.
You know, the funny thing is that DC and Marvel Comics, now they're saying that those characters in those magazines were made by people that had mental instabilities.
Oh, really?
So a new study that's coming out, and they're studying it more and more. That whole DC cult and Marvel Comics has a cult. It's a cult. You know, people actually collect those comic books.
Yeah.
Now they're talking about the people that put it together.
I applaud for those artists and writers. It takes like each month to release the issues of them, which takes like forever to design and make.
Do you do cartoons? Do you draw?
I used to. I mostly just write, but then again, that's like rarely now if I have time. I'll say this. I've never one writing aspect except for creative writing class I did like 5 years ago. I call it Satan and Vinny. Wait.
I'm not surprised that he would write something like
Let me
that.
finish.
I'm not
The
surprised.
story is Satan, you know, power ruler of hell, got his wife divorced him and sued him, and she won, so she got his money and power kicked out of hell. So he landed in Florida, and he's a roommate, and now he works at Starbucks.
And that would be you.
No, I'm like just his roommate, honestly.
I want him investigated.
That's exactly how I felt
What, you
that
want
Barrel of
investigate-
Monks. I was like, what is he saying?
You want
right
to
now?
investigate Vinny Alves on air? Vinny Alves, who live in Boise
Big question
Beach.
mark.
How dare you want to investigate?
And you hang around with him.
I try to
And
die
Barrel of
down. I
Monks.
try to die down the situation because there's like, you know,
Lies.
there's ladies around, you know.
We're never that close to us.
They were close
I gotta
enough.
tell you, the male brain is certainly an interesting place. Teddy,
male-
I am sitting here and thinking, I wish I was sitting over where you are right now.
The
I've
male-
never not
I'm a
wanted to
safe
sit in my
area.
seat, but I'm feeling
Ted-
today I'd like to
come
be
on.
over there.
Hey, you enjoy my show.
I do enjoy your show. I
So
just
did
don't
Teddy.
understand the brains. Your brain's a little. I
Not
understand
the-
your brain a little bit.
So he
but-
has me going.
But I see you've got him egged on to a point in your brain I've never quite seen before.
Yes.
I can put people on their toes.
You really, he has. He's elevated your brain to a
I now belong to the Vinny Club.
little bit different than, yeah.
Instead of handshakes, we
Ha 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 ha.
I did
Shark
it.
babe. Hoo ha ha. Right, Teddy?
Yeah.
Shark bite.
That's from Nemo.
And
Shark
they,
bait,
but you
hoo-ha.
know the back end of everything. You know, you're another one that we want to investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, this one knows a lot about a lot.
A lot about. She knows killers and everything in between.
Hey, what else you gotta do on the weekend? There's some cool story happening in the world.
Forensic anthropologist.
Oh my
Can you
God.
imagine
board
her as
and
a
get
forensic
the axe.
anthropologist? Slick Saloon. Are we opening that up today?
Are we?
Yes, we can. Yes, and what is it? I'll try to see what I can. What we have right now. I'll try to see what I can mix up for you guys for the 12 o'clock.
Nice.
Any last words before we head out, gang?
Run when you see this guy coming down the street.
Don't
very
run, okay? It's
quickly.
Digit City, guys. Do not run because I'll be right with him. I'll cool down the conversation.
Batman and Robin. If the two of you were Batman and Robin, who would be Batman and who would be
Call
Robin?
Batman. I'm Batman. You're Robin.
You would do that. He would say that.
Wait.
That's what you would do
Wait,
that.
am I
You
Tim
would.
Burton Batman or Adam West Batman? No, wait. I'm be Adam West
I was gonna
Batman.
say, you're definitely Adam
Is
West.
that-
Batman.
I would do that.
But he don't want to be Robin.
I don't want to be Robin. Nobody
Why?
wants to be. I'll just be Nightwing. I'll be
Spider-
Nightwing.
I feel like
Nobody wants to be Robin. Why?
I'll be
Robin's
Nightwing.
cool,
I'll be
but just
Nightwing.
different
I
Nightwing.
can see this night.
Yeah, Nightwing was Batman. Robin.
Yeah.
So I'll be
What?
Nightwing.
Robin turned into Nightwing.
Yeah.
Multiple Robins.
There's
Yeah,
multiple Robins.
the
There's like
superhero
3 Robins.
Continuation is confusing.
They're original, just the regular Robin. Who
No,
would be
there's three.
Robin?
There's
too many
like 3
too many
Robins.
Batman, too many variations.
Wow.
And there's 2 Batmans because there's a Batman Beyond.
Oh, actually, there's a different Batman. Remember Tim Burton's Batman?
Now we have this weird
They have
vampire
different
Batman
Robins.
now.
A Robin turned
Robert
into an
Pattinson.
That's hilarious.
All right, say goodbye, Vinny.
Goodbye, guys. If you wear a costume outside Halloween, you look weird. Have a good day.